Hey there friends! Today I'm working with the August 2020 kit and add-ons from Elle Studio. You can see some of the beautiful journaling tags that I've pulled out here and the die cuts. I am creating a school themed layout of my daughter on the first day of school and the last day of school. So I have my photos printed at 3 by 5 there. And don't worry if you don't have school-age kiddos, you'll still love the design of this page, so keep watching. I'm going to go ahead and trim up my photos here just so they have like that nice 1/4 inch white edge along the sides. It's amazing how much my daughter changed this year, and so I really want to record that in a scrapbook layout, not just because of COVID, but just herself in general just changed and kind of grew up. She looks so much older. So there we go. Photos are done. We also moved during this year, so you can see there we were at our old house for the first photo, and the second photo we were in our Airbnb, so it wasn't really a school day. Well, we did schooling at home. So the first thing I'm doing here is just playing with the tags and die cuts to see what I can do. Now I'm really excited about the banners die this month. I love dies, and anything that can make cutting out little shapes to design a layout easier for me is a big plus. So I've grabbed the bright polka dot paper stack here, and I'm just using my dies here to cut out some banners from the beautiful colors of this paper stack. Okay, so I've done the fuchsia, and I'm going to go back through with some different colors that I've pulled out. I have this beautiful yellow and coral. I love my Revolution tool from We Are Memory Keepers, by the way, and I'll link up to this in my video notes, but I just recently got the Revolution, and it's so easy to use. It's a lot more lightweight than my last die cutting machine, and I just love that magnetic mat too. So I've grabbed the Summer Fun paper stack here, and I just love the striped papers in the paper stack, and I'm going with kind of all the warm colors here, so I've grabbed that beautiful warm colored stripe, and I'm going to cut one of each in different colors. Okay, back to my layout. And I'm going to arrange all of those beautiful banners that I just cut. I want them to look like they're kind of floating behind my photos. So I'm doing, one at the top, one at the middle. And I want to add some blue in here. My daughter has some blue pants on in that second photo, and I think it would help. So I hardly ever do this, cut up my journaling tags, but I'm doing it just this once because I love that composition design, and I can use the bottom of that tag for something else. So I have this blue composition pattern now to add to the mix. Don't forget that when you use these awesome metal dies, that the heart and stars in the middle of the banners can be used as well for embellishments. So you can add those with some liquid glue or a glue dot. They're nice and tiny. Just love them. Adding that amazing die cut from the monthly kit right there on the side, and I'm just going to go ahead, now that I like the arrangement of these banners, and add them to my layout just so I don't lose their placement. It's the worst when you figure out exactly how you want something laid out and then you accidentally hit your layout, or you drop something on it and it just makes everything move. Okay, so I started to adhere this photo, and then I realized that I really wanted to add some stitching with my sewing machine. We just moved into our house a couple of weeks ago, and I was so excited to have my sewing machine back. So I am going to use the heck out of my sewing machine. And you can see there that I made a boo-boo and I dropped that photo on top of the other photo with dimensional adhesive on it. So now I have to reprint that other photo. That's something that happens to me quite a bit. I don't know if that happens to you guys too, but I'm going to go ahead and adhere this white cardstock to the purple cardstock that I have here before I add some stitching. Okay, I've added my stitching, and you can see there how it really adds some texture and it makes those banners really, really special at the top of that layout. So I've reprinted my second photo and I've added that there with just regular adhesive, and I'm using dimensional adhesive on the top photo. So now I need to figure out my kind of configuration down here for my journaling. So I have my photos at the top left. I want my journaling and some embellishments at the bottom right. So I've cut that coral colored die cut, journaling tag in half, and I can use the other half on another project. That composition notebook tag has to be on there. I'm so excited about it, and that's just going to be purely for embellishment. And I love this tag so much, but I couldn't make it fit all the way in that bottom corner. So I'm cutting out the star because that's what I wanted the most, is that bright pop of yellow. Stars can be pretty tricky to cut out, so there we go. And I love the way that that looks together. The next part I want to work on is my title, and I want my title to go in that corner space right there below my photos. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to write out here. So I love the "so cool" words in the "so cool" puffy stickers. And I know I want to put something about first grade right there. And so I'm grabbing my large Jane stamps. Now these are the number stamps, and I have the number dies on the back. I use the Stamp Market uh, products to store my stamps, and all I did was add a magnetic film to the back so that I could hold all my die cuts on the back of my stamps, and I just really love that setup. I never have to search for my dies anymore. So I'm writing out first grade here. So right now I'm using all of the outline stamps in the large Jane numbers and alphas, and I'm also going to grab the solid large Jane stamps so I can add some color in there. But for right now I'm just using Memento ink, black ink, and the outline stamps. Okay, now it's time to add some color to these alphas. First up, I am using Carolina from Close to My Heart. It's a beautiful blue color, and it really goes with that composition notebook kind of pattern that I cut up. Next, I'm using Canary, and I'll link up to these in my video notes. Close to My Heart inks are some of my favorite inks. The colors are just gorgeous. Next up, I have Smoothie. And there's a few colors going out this month, so you definitely want to check them out to make sure that you can get them while supplies last. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut these guys out. I just love having these large Jane alphabet dies. They make it so much easier to cut out, especially the curvy alphas like the S's. And I went ahead and stamped grade, but right now I'm going to try to do first on its own and do grade in a different alpha. And I'm just going to see how that looks. I've decided I want my title to be So Cool in first grade, but I really didn't like the 1 and the ST together because it looked like IST and not one ST. So I've decided to use the black typewriter alpha stickers to do the ST, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp out grade. And so using Thistle first, that's that beautiful like purple color, and then Smoothie. I've added gray to the mix, and the close to my heart gray that I love is called Pewter. Going back in with Canary, which I love that yellow. It's so pretty and it goes really well with the Elle Studio yellow. And then Carolina for blue. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out using the die and take a look here. So now it really looks like first grade. And I wanted to say so cool in first grade. And so now I just need to find a stamp that has the word in, and I think I know exactly where to look for that. I'm also going to bump up my my title, and so you can see here that I use every last piece of my dimensional adhesive, and so I've cut small strips out of that scrapbook adhesives by 3L sheet. And I'm just going to bump all of these guys up just so I have a nice dimensional title. Okay, my Title Builder Volume 4 stamp has the word in a nice little typewriter font. And so I just need to figure out where I want to put it. And I want to put it on that top line just after the word so cool from the puffy alphabet sticker sheet, and that'll fit perfectly there. So I'm just going to stamp that with black ink. So there's my title, So Cool in First Grade, and it fits around those photos just perfectly. Really excited about that. And now I can add all my little bits to the bottom right corner. I still have to add my journaling to that coral tag, so I'm going to do that next. Just want to get my star down here, and I'm going to add some dimensional adhesive to that top edge of the star just so it pops out a little bit. And then my journaling will go just underneath of it. This month we have this awesome Shine Brighter stamp, and there's a few different words and phrases in there that would fit perfectly on the front of that composition notebook tag. So I'm going to use the one that says Good Stuff, and I'm going to stamp that using the Thistle ink, the purple one. And it fits perfectly on those lines, so I love that. So there we go. I've put a little title on my composition notebook, which I love. I think I need about 10 of those tags, all in different colors. I also love the stars and the hearts on that stamp this month. So I'm using Canary ink, and I'm stamping little groupings of these stars all over. Probably add about 5 of them, and that's where I'm going to add my little bits of embellishments as well. I'm going to move that to the corner so I can get around the corner of this photo. Really love adding stamps all over the place. I'm going to bump up a few of those banners just so there's some dimension there. I also want to add my little pieces from the dies, my little hearts and stars. I grabbed the August labels so that I could write the date on those photos so I could remember, which day she started school and which day she finished school. And I also grabbed those chipboard tags because they have some great sayings on them, like new beginnings. So I put that on the first photo, and always be curious on the second photo. Now I'm just grabbing some of these So Cool Puffy sticker stars to add around my layout too. I really love the large stars on that sheet that have the white border on them. They're really cool. So This layout was super fun to put together. I really love the color scheme. I love those beautiful banners. I love that it records this changing year for my daughter, massively changing year. And this kit, the August kit and add-ons from Elle Studio, was absolutely perfect for documenting this. How about that title, hey? Just love it. That mix of products is so fun. So be sure to check out in my video notes the links to all of the stuff that I used on this video, and be sure to subscribe for more process videos in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and happy creating.